Hi everyone, Gav from Gav Tarantulas here. Welcome to my shedarium, that's what I'm going to be calling it. And so I'm going to do the next couple of videos. I'm going to start filming from now, but I think they're all going to be rehousing videos, because I think if any of you follow my Instagram, you'll see on there I put a post behind me. If you can see there's a load of containers and tubs that I now need to work on. I've got about 25 plus rehouses to do. All of that, they've gone too small, too large for their enclosures, so the enclosures are too small, so I need to upgrade them. And I've got one that has got mold in the enclosure, which is an Incy, as you can see right down there, mold again, so we need to change that over. I need to give it a bit more space, and we'll get that going. Also go through some more news of my collection as it is. I've got my tea sturmy, which is there in that one, and that is actually molting at the minute, so I'll put a picture here, and that's actually in the process. So I'm going to see this time, because I've tried to sex it, but every time I go to sex it, destroys the molt straight away, so I never really get a chance. So I'm going to try and get in there as soon as that one's done today, have a look at it, see if I've got a male or female tea sturmy. So literally I'm going to do parts 1, part 2, part 3, probably even a few more of rehouses, because I've got quite a few to do, so I'll probably put like 2 or 3 in this one. So I'm going to crack on with it and get it done now. So that's all drilled out. It's a nice little tub. I'll give you a better shot in a second. Right, let's put some substrate in. There you go. I'll use this one. This is a little paint holder with a magnetic brush on the side. I think we have enough. More than plenty. Should we use square? Well, I've not even showed you what's going in this yet, have I? So you can probably, oh, it's just off camera. Give me a second. So let's see if we can dig some of this out. Alright, and in this one I'm not putting any leaves or decoration, because this, it's a Mexican redney, Brachypelma hamori going in here, and this one just bulldozes everything, doesn't like nothing in there at all. So I'm just going to see how it likes this. It's got a bit of a hide, so we will see how this one goes. I'll upgrade that water dish. There we go, guys. So hopefully this angle is all right. She should just walk out. There you go, you can see her. Come on. Come on. There you go. Straight on there then. Come on, reluctant to leave. Come on. Go on. Right. Come on. There you go. There you go. So there, just upgraded that one, so, and looks like in pre-molt as well. Beautiful tarantulas, I think you'll agree. But a nice rehouse, simple tub, nice locking lids, all drilled out. And these ones here got enough ventilation as well, but I like these ones when you lock them in, you can carry them around, which is so much easier when you're getting them off the shelf and that. So, and they're also stackable as well, which I've done extra ventilation. So these ones are really, really good. So this should give her enough room to now grow in that one, because I do have the enclosure she was in was that one there, which I now need for the this one here, if you can see that, which is the tiger wandering spider. So I need to rehouse that, and I need more room, so I'm going to need to put it in a bigger enclosure, so it is going in that one. So she will now enjoy this one, and plenty of room with the hide, which I don't think she'll use, but if she doesn't I can always remove that, but I've given her that option anyway. So that's the first rehouse done. Okay, so as I said before, this one here is the old Brachypelma homori enclosure. Let's move all the rubbish out of the way. And I'm going to somehow, I don't think it needs any more substrate. Now I've changed the substrate, but the wandering spider is going in there. The Capuensis sale, tiger wandering spider, that's going to go inside this one. So doesn't need a lot of dirt. But what I've noticed from having it in the smaller enclosure I had, I put some arboreal sort of branches and stuff so it can climb on. But it is just true to its nature. It just roams around everywhere. It doesn't have a fixed home, just likes to climb around along stuff. So I'm just going to try and put up something for it to climb on. Right, branches. So it gives it some cover. So if you can see, just put a bit of a plant on there, plenty of cover to run around, but also places to hide out of the way. Right, I think that is going to be good. Water dish. Just got to try and get it in there now. Try and rehouse it in this tub if he comes running out. Obviously I don't want to do it so you can't see it, but if he comes running out in there, I know he's quick, he should stop in and around down here, but if not, then I can just bam, put a lid on, job done. So further ado, let's get started. As you can see, you can probably, there he is, right at the top. He always comes straight to my hand. I'm going to mess around. I'm just going to get this one straight in. If I can find the lid first, what if I did with that? Almost forgot. Catch cup at the ready. Let's go. You gonna come down, mate? Why's he always got to sit right by the entrance? Oh. Just move the bits away so he can't hide. It's behind that leaf. Don't know how I'm gonna, you can see him there. Don't know how I'm gonna try and get, just touch him, see if he'll come up and in. There you go, if you can see him. What a shot. Beautiful colours. Little cheat there with a leaf. Job done. Happy days. Okay, so I was a little bit nervous about doing that one just purely because of the speed, but I'm really happy I've got him in there now, so him or her, but can grow in this little enclosure for a little bit more, and then I'll give it a bit more of an expanse to something bigger. But I just didn't want it growing in the smaller one a little bit bigger, to the fact that I can't handle it to get out and it's just so fast. So brilliant job. In he or she goes. Okay, so as you can see, just where I've glued on stuff before, but nice little sort of like tunnel arch cave so it can hide on the back there, because this will be going back against the wall, so if it needs to it can hide, run around. And then some water, foliage, bit of sphagnum moss, and there, if you can, or you can't really see the light, there you go, at the top. Okay, so that's another one done. So really quite like these little cubes, so that's perfect for a good rehouse. So that is the Tiger Wanderer spider all done, so we'll keep an update on that one. There you go, you can see she's up there. There we go. She's all in. Okay, so that was 2 rehouse. I'm going to do one more now into this tub again. Hopefully this angle is good, because you can't see myself in it, where before I did myself and the individual item I was doing. But now I just thought, at the minute I've got this angle, I've got my camera on an extended flexible tripod, so we'll see what that is. If not, I can move it over there and then we get an angle of myself doing it. But I wanted to just basically, instead of seeing me, see what I'm doing. So let's go with the next one. I don't actually know what I'm rehousing in this one yet, so let's just fill it up and see what we're going to put in there. As I said before, I've got 25 plus I need to rehouse, so I'm going to do 3 for this video, or maybe 4, and then we'll see what I can fit in on the other one. Or in fact, I'll just rehouse all of them, as many as I can today, and then see what I put in the video. So, same again. Okay, there we go. This one I'm putting in here, she's going into pre-molt, I think, and now at a size where it's Pinky, my salmon pink Elacidora parabana, but she's at the size now where when she molts, she's getting a much bigger jumps in between. But I know from previous videos housing her, the substrate's moist, damp, nice and cool, not overly wet, but I know she has a bit of a hissy fit. She likes it completely bone dry, but we're going to have to rehouse her anyway, and she is a little bit faster than what I would normally like, but let's just crack on with her. There we go. Right, she normally just runs out anyway. Don't need that. You'll see what I mean when I put her in. She's can see the abdomen's going. But she is completely food aggressive, this one. Come on. Come on, this way. There we go. Come on. There we go. Ah. Come on, off you come. She going. No, not backing. There you go. Did I miss that one there? Down you come. Come on. Come on. There you go. So there's Pinky, my salmon pink. And a nice size container now. She's not actually kicking off as much as what she normally does, but you can see there from the advert she's starting to go into pre-molt. But that's another one rehouse, so it's brilliant. Okay, so this was the salmon pinks enclosure, and I did do, it's all glued in this one, so I did do a hollowed out cork tube. In there's a little tunnel, but she just completely packed it in and blocked it up. So let's put something else in here. Put a little bit of fresh substrate as well. I've cleaned it out, all the boluses. So there we go. Let's get another water dish. This possibly might be a bit too much room for this one, but I'm quite interested to see what this one would do. And this one here is my C. Marshallii, the unicorn horned baboon. Was a tiny sling, under a centimetre, but has now outgrown this, because the reason I know obviously is it could stay in there probably for another molt. In fact no, but used to do intricate tunnels and stuff like that, but now it's demolished them and sits on top, and I know that's because it is basically too big for this enclosure, as you can see facing me there. So if I put that in here, it's not too bad actually. It gives her enough room, her or him, enough room to do some style of webbing, and I'm going to put that one in here actually. So let's get on with that. Water dish. There we go. She will web up absolutely everywhere. But even though it was quite shallow in here, it never webbed up the actual lid, which I think is brilliant, because most of them do. You can see it was all lower underneath, but she's extremely fast as well, so I don't know if I need to put it inside the tub to do this one. Because when she has a bolt, she just darts off at lightning. And go from there. Like, I don't like using the paintbrush on them, because I know a lot of people do, but I find they stick to the hair, so I'm not sure if anyone else has seen that as well. They stick to the hairs, and that way I like using the steel or metal tongs, because they pick up vibrations and they feel through the hairs. So you just need to get this near or a light touch, and they will go the opposite direction from it, which I find is a lot more safer than touching them with a paintbrush and then the bristles stick to the hair, and sometimes you find yourself tug of war with the spider. So I don't like using them at all. So here we go. See if I can put that there. It's normally quite well behaved, this one. Hopefully you can see. Close up of her. She looks ready to go actually. Go, let that get steady. Okay, see what she does. She's probably hungry. Oh no, I can see her last meal in there. Oh. What if I just do that? Oh, okay. Tip you over on the side. Come on, look, you've got more room now. Come on. Reluctant to go. And these are quite defensive, I'd say, but she hasn't shown me. There you go, she's faced me. Come on, see if you can come off that one. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Turn around, turn around. There you go, in the tunnel, in the tunnel. Come on, you're nearly there. Don't hold on to it. Come on, you see what I mean? They can stick to anything, really. Come on. I don't know what it is. All of my teas are just not aggressive. So I'm going to slide the lid back in. I'll say that I'm not going to take a chance and get a good old. Oh, whatever. Let's just do it. Come on. Sorry, you can't go back in now. There you go. Let's get you a close up of that. There you go. Beautiful. I can see the rear horn, or the horn, slightly starting to grow there, but I don't know if that camera picks it up, does it justice. But I think that would do really nice for her in this one here. She's got plenty of room. As you said, she's got a nice tunnel down there, which I think she will use, hopefully, on this species. And we'll leave her in there, and then we'll see how she's getting on.